Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Smeralda and you are watching Albo Plants. So today in this video I wanted to share with you my top 5 favorite plants of the month of July. Some of these plants you may have already seen on my houseplant tour. Some of them you haven't seen because they will be up very soon on my balcony plant tour. And one of them, unfortunately, I totally forgot to put in either of my plant tours. Even if it was one of my favorites of this month, I totally forgot about it because it was the only plant that was standing in my bedroom. So at least you can see her in this video. These plants have been my favorite because they have been growing very well in this last month and they have surprised me with a lot of new growth. And I mean, if the plants are happy and growing, then they of course become my favorites. So let's start with the first plant. My first favorite plant is this Alocasia Polly. So this Alocasia actually was totally grown by new bulbs that I rescued from her mother plant. I have bought an Alocasia Polly in one of the plant stores here in Albania and I was very excited when I first saw it because it was like the first batch that came in our country for the first time. It was very exciting to see them in person, and I've seen that a lot of people that bought those Alocasias in the same time as me have all had problems. So when I bought this plant, it was quite big, but it was also potted in a very big planter and the soil was very heavy and the people that were taking care of them were overwatering them for a period of time. So after I bought it and brought it home, it started to show signs that it wasn't happy at all. So I had to unpot her, and when I checked the roots, I found out that she was rotting. Her roots were totally rotten and the rot was going to the bulb. So I tried to do everything possible to save at least one of the bulbs, but it wasn't successful. The rot was so bad that the plants weren't saved, and luckily I searched the soil and I found there a lot of small bulbs that the mother plant was putting out. So I tried to propagate it, and these are some of the bulbs that I have grown. I've potted them together and now it has become this very nice and bushy new poly plant. So in this pot I have 3 big bulbs and I have also potted 2 new small bulbs together, as you can see in here. So yeah, the first favorite plant of this month is my Alocasia Polly. So the next plant that I want to feature on my favorite of the month is my Scindapsus exotica. So this plant, when I first saw it in the shop, when I bought it, I was stunned by the beauty of it. The big leaves with this contrasting color of silver and dark green, it's super stunning. And if this plant was considered somewhat rare, I think that people will go nuts about it because I think it's one of the most beautiful Scindapsus that exists. and I love it very much. I hope that it's going to trail even more. There are a lot of new growth that is putting out. These ones, also these ones in here, and at the moment they have the tendency to grow up, and I'm waiting for them to slowly start going downwards so they can fill out also this part of the plant, because for now there is only one strand that is long. So my second favorite plant is my Scindapsus exotica. Another plant that I have been loving this month and admiring it all the time when I go to my balcony is my monkey tail cactus. So this plant, when I first got it, it was pretty small, and as I've seen online, and because it was a cacti, I thought that it would grow very slow for me, and it really surprised me by growing like so much this summer that I am pretty excited to see how it develops, and I cannot wait for the moment that this plant will give me flowers, because these cactuses are known to produce such beautiful flowers, like pinkish, coralish flowers, and I would love to be able to witness by myself their beauty. So the other favorite plant for this month is, of course, my monkey tail cactus. So another plant that I cannot stay without putting it in my favorites for this month will be, of course, one of my Anthurium clarinerviums. And you can understand maybe why this is on my favorite for this month. Can you see that big leaf? I mean, it's mind-blowing. I have seen Anthuriums put out big leaves, but I would expect this kind of size from a Magnificum or some other type of Anthuriums. I have never seen a clarinervium with such big leaves, and it was a big surprise for me when I saw how much this leaf has grown in size, because when they first come out they are small and you don't really know how much they will grow, and this one totally surprised me. Again. So at the moment it is leaning a little bit forward because it's trying to reach the light where it is sitting. Maybe I will put some stakes to help it grow upwards more than forward, but yeah, I don't want to touch it too much because I see that it is quite happy and I want to leave her be and maybe bless me with other big leaves. And she is also flowering a lot, but I'm not pollinating her at the moment because I want to see the new growth that is going to give me. So from these leaves that it used to have, now it's producing these ones. So this is another of my favorites for the month of July. And the last plant that I want to share with you, which I have totally forgot to share in my houseplant tours, it's my beautiful Hoya linearis. So this Hoya is in my favorites of this month because obviously it has surprised me by how much it has grown, how long it has become, like where I have it, it's trying to reach the bottom. So maybe in the near future I will have to cut her and propagate her. But yes, this is my Hoya linearis. So I love this Hoya. It looks like hair, and the way it dangles and the fuzziness of the leaves. I love her very much. And it hasn't been very difficult for me to take care of this Hoya. It is a little bit more thirstier than my other Hoyas, but I keep her inside so she can keep her moisture longer than my other Hoyas that are in my balcony. And because I was afraid of root rot, I have potted her in terracotta, so it is a more breathable pot and it can avoid maybe the issue for overwatering by sucking out some of the extra moisture. Till now it has worked pretty well, so I'm very pleased with this plant, and I would suggest to anyone, if they are thinking about getting a Hoya linearis, I would totally suggest you to get one of these. So guys, that was my favorite plants for the month of July video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It was a bit of a quicker one. Tell me which kind of videos you enjoy watching more. You enjoy watching longer videos or shorter videos. Thank you very much for watching, for supporting me. And please like this video, share maybe, or subscribe to this channel. I will for sure create more planty content for the future. And if you like watching plants, then please check out my Instagram page, which has the same name as my YouTube channel, albo__plants. I really do enjoy making different kinds of photography with my plants and share them on Instagram, so you can maybe follow me there and we can keep in contact. Thank you very much again and hope to see you soon. Bye!